Let's do some box braid, guys. You're gonna love this one. This is the braiding rack that I'm going to be laying out all the pieces of hair on prior to braiding my hair, and I got this one from Shein. A lot of you guys have been asking me how I size the braids, and this is how I do it. If I take them out prior, then it's more likely that they're going to be on the same size. This is the braiding hair that I'm going to be using. It's by Model, and it's their glance formation braid. It comes with 3 in the pack. The finished length is 40 inches. The color is number 1, and it's pre-stretched just the way I like it. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay out the pieces of hair, and like I said, guys, this is how I size it. So try doing it this way and see if that works for you. So far I have 2 packs on here. I'll let you know how much I use by the end of the video. I'm going to be using this tail comb and this jam. You could pause the video if you need to. I want to show you guys this 3-way mirror that could help you to see the back of your hair, because I get a lot of questions about that. I'm not going to be using it today, and I'm not going to be showing too much of it because I already posted it on my TikTok, so you could go over there and get more information on it. So I already sectioned my hair, as you can see, so I'm going to go straight ahead and get started with the back. So this is what I tell you guys. You want to get a nice clean straight parting in the back. Just do one sweep with the comb and you'll end up with a clean parting. I usually like to add gel and go back over it sometimes, but not all the times. So here I'm going to go ahead and take out my first section. For this row I'm going to be doing 3. And I'm not sure why my camera going in and out of focus, but anyway, this is how I get the hair ready for braiding. First I split it with one side bigger than the other, just like you see me doing here, guys. Now I would go ahead and loop them around each other just like this. I hold the smaller piece in my left hand, and then as for the bigger piece, that's the one I split in 2, and then I'm going to put my pointing and middle finger in between those, and then bring the smaller piece in between my pointing and middle finger like you see there. Then I just flip my arm over, and now I'm ready to attach the hair into my hair. Now I'm going to go ahead and braid it in, but I'm going to show you guys in the next one a little bit slower and more detail how I grip the hair into my hair. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grip the root, and I'm gonna be slowing it down just so you guys could see how I do it. So I start off with the braiding hair in my right hand, and then I grip most of my hair, and as I'm braiding I split the hair with my finger and add some of my hair into where the synthetic hair is, and that's how I do it. I just keep braiding it like that until I feel like it's secure enough before, I twist my arm around from behind me and start braiding out the rest of the hair. I mean, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask me. I'll try and, answer them as best as I can. I'm trying to cover everything or most of what you guys have been asking in this video. At the end of this video too, I want to show you guys how I care for my hair when I'm wearing the braids. As for this row, guys, I'm going to be doing 5 braids, and I absolutely love the size of this braid that I went with. I love the size and the length so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and braid a few more in the back before I move on to the front, just so we could get through this video much faster. Another thing I want to add is when you part your row out for your braids, you could pre-part the sections before adding the braids. This way you could get all the braids, or most of them, around the same size. I didn't do it here, but I braid my hair so many times, sometimes I really don't need to do it just to get them around the same size. For the next row up, I'm also gonna be doing 6. As some of you guys already know, when I start my braids, I don't braid them all the way down to the end, and this is easier for me. Some of you guys have leave comments telling me that it's easier for you too, and you finish your hair much faster, but there are other people that say that they can't do it that way. But it's whatever works for you. That's all I can say. because I rather to just sit here and, you know, braid in all my braids and then finish it off somewhere else than sit there for the entire process. So to finish up the ends on these braids, I was sitting in my bed watching TV. I mean, what's better than that? Watching TV while I'm doing my hair. So here I am doing the last two braids in the back of my head. For the row up from the last one I told y'all, I did 5, and then the one after that I did 4. Now I'm doing 3. I could be 1 off or 2, so don't hold me to it, but by the end I will let you know exactly how many braids I have. For this first row, I'm gonna do 1. So you know, when I get up to the side, I like to part my hair in a kind of slanted way. As you can see there, I part it going downwards a little bit. It works for my head shape, not for everybody, but it does work for me. When I get up to the middle, my parting is lined up with the other side. The parting on this side is lined up with the parting on the other side. That's what I mean. And I mean, some people tell me it works for them, you know, but I have done people here before who have a much rounder head than me, and it didn't work for them, so I cannot say it works for everybody. Here I'm just straightening up the part that I already had in the middle, just so it could look more nice and clean. And here I am doing the very last one. It's such an amazing feeling to get this far, even though it really didn't take that long. I'll tell you guys when I'm done how long it took me to do these braids. So this is what we are working with so far. I still have the ends to finish. I'm gonna go do that off camera, but I'm gonna come back and do some more stuff to my hair before we could call it finished. So now that I'm all done braiding the ends of the hair, I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in hot water. And I've decided to do it on camera today because I'm trying to give you guys all the details. I'm trying not to leave anything out so you guys could go perfect your hair like I did. You know what I'm saying? Save you some coins. So as you can see, I dipped most of the hair down in the hot water and I try to pull it out nice and straight, because if you have any kinks in it, believe me, if it dries like that, that's how it's gonna look. So you want to keep it looking nice and straight as you pull it out, and you know, just dry it off with your towel in the same motion like you see me doing, you know, going all the way down the hair. And believe me, this water was so hot, the steam was burning my hand. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and oil my scalp, and this is the oil that I'm gonna be using today. So oiling my scalp is something that I like to do each time I braid my hair. I may not show it in all my videos, but this is something that I do all the time. I usually never skip this step. I'm also going to go ahead and add some mousse on my hair, and this will help to keep down all the flyaway hair. It's going to make my hair look so much better. For my edges today, this is what I'm going to be using. I know what y'all are thinking, but This works so great on my edges. It holds them in place for days, believe me. And I must say, I purposely leave out these little hairs so I could lay them down. I actually like the way they look with my braids, so that's the reason why I did that. And this is the grand finale, guys, which I like to call the finished look. I did do my hair in a few different styles, which I will be showing throughout the end of this video. I cannot stress enough how much I love this hairstyle, like for real. I love the length, the color, the size in which I did it, and I cannot choose what I like the most. Like, I love everything about it. It's also not heavy and very easy to manage. It was so easy for me to put it in a ponytail. It was easy for me to put it in a bun, and you will see you know, me wearing it a bun here. Boom. Woo, look at that cute bun, guys. And this is right after I did it, like a few days later, and the bun would look even better because it wouldn't be so tight and uncomfortable. But guys, just check out how beautiful this hair look. Anyway, in total I have 49 braids. I used 2 packs of hair to do my entire hair, like the entire 2 packs. Okay, this style took me approximately 8 hours to do, and yes, this is gonna be on my top 3 favorite braid styles, maybe top 5. Okay, yeah, this is what the back of it looked like, and this is how far down on me it reached. I am 5 feet 4 inches because some of you guys like to know that, and like I said, the hair is 40 inches. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below, and stay tuned for how I take care of my hair, you know, when I'm wearing my braids. Thank you again so much, guys, for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. So here's a video I did like 5 days later in my room, showing you guys how I take care of these braids, you know, just to keep my hair nice and healthy while wearing them. So what I'm doing here is spraying water on it. This water bottle has conditioner, oil, and water in it. I also like to add oil onto my scalp, and this is the one I'm using today. This is called Wild Growth Hair Oil. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I secure it at night when I'm going to my bed. And this, what I'm using is a hair sleeve. And if you're following me on Instagram, you would see the video where I was promoting this. It's for a company. The company is listed on my Instagram also. So if you want to know how you could get one of these, go check it out on my Instagram page. So you could wear it as it is here, but you could also pull it down to cover your hair and make a bun, you know, whatever you want to do with it. Y'all, when I tell you this is my new favorite accessory, like for real. It looks nice when you leave your edges out, but you could also pull it all the way up over some of your edges, or most of your edges, you know, especially when you're going to bed at night. But you could wear this to go out. Like I do that. I wear it to go out. It looks that good. And you could wear it in so many different styles. I'll leave some picture at the end of this video so you guys could see them.